Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, also known as Poor Girl Eats Well, and today we are going to tackle poached eggs. I know that this can seem like a really scary prospect to a lot of home cooks, myself included up until last year. It may seem like it's just way out of your league, but it's really a lot easier than it may seem. So today I am going to show you a method that has worked for me and that hopefully will work for you. It is not rocket science, but it does require patience and some practice and plenty of eggs. So without further ado, let's get cooking. So basically all you're going to need for poaching eggs is water, obviously, as it's the poaching agent, eggs, and a little bit of salt, and a bowl. I really do highly recommend a ramekin or a bowl or something in which to put your eggs, because you never, ever, ever, ever want to be cracking an egg into your poaching liquid. So you're going to take your egg and just crack it like so into a bowl. Next, you're going to bring about 3 inches of water to a low boil. Now the goal is to achieve small bubbles just like this. You really don't want to have like a rolling boil at all. This is a slow cooking process. And you also don't want to have it be too low in heat, because then you're going to end up with, I don't know, soggy runny eggs versus beautifully poached. And of course we want to salt our water slightly, because that will give the egg a nice flavor without overpowering it. So just a couple pinches like that and you should be good to go. And now for the pièce de résistance, introducing the egg to the water without dumping it and screwing it up. Easier said than done, but after some practice, anyone can do this. You really want to make sure that you're sliding the egg into the water versus just dumping it. It's going to affect how your finished product turns out if you do dump it in there. And some people do the vortex method where they stir, they'll like stir a little vortex, little tornado into the water and pour the egg in that way. But then you end up with all those little tendrils all over the place of egg white, and while those can be tasty, it doesn't always look good for the finished product. So just slide the egg in very, very gently, like so. And of course, eggs are going to do that. Don't worry about it if this is your first time poaching. Not a big deal. The egg whites will, as you can see, do their own thing as the cooking takes place, and once you're done, you can always trim the edges if you really want like this photo perfect poached egg. So then what we're going to do is place a lid on the skillet, cover that, let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes depending on how done you like your eggs. I like to have a runny yolk, but not overly runny. So I usually do mine around 3 to 4 minutes tops, and this is also after turning off the heat. I like to turn off the heat first, then let my egg sit there for about 3 minutes. Okay, so our 3 minutes are up, so we are going to remove the lid, and as you can see, there's the happy little egg, all nice and poached and ready to be consumed. But first, we must take it out of the pan. Use a slotted spoon. This is going to help you be gentle with the egg and also drain that extra water off of that. And now it's time to make food porn. We shall see if my little egg got the results that I wanted. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Look at that. That wasn't so bad now, was it? It's actually really easy. You might need a couple tries to really get the hang of it, but you will get it eventually. Just remember to use cold eggs, crack your eggs into a bowl before you put them into the poaching water, and use a slotted spoon so you don't end up with watery food when you serve. Other than that, you're good to go. Stay tuned for the next video in the Egg Academy, and also for the next video, which is going to be the first edition of Ask Poor Girl, and I will see you soon.